What's up, guys? Today is chapter 13, day 13 of the Proverbs challenge. 31 chapters in, 31 days. So today I'm actually testing out some new lights. So if you see me look into my screen to see what it looks like, that's why. I figured I'd try to get you guys better even videos, because I know some of my videos I'm in a shaded area and behind me I'm trying to get nice background as well. That could be looking good and then I'm all dark, or vice versa. That's blown out and I'm okay. So I'm trying to get lighting and see how it all works. But that brings me to, we're almost halfway through the Proverbs challenge. So wondering, what would you like to see me do after the Proverbs challenge? I keep thinking I have some ideas of what to do for video and to help you guys, but just want to get your guys' thoughts. So feel free to comment or reach out to me, text me, call me. Let me know what you guys think. You know, what would you guys like to see me do, learn about? Whatever, maybe even read more of the Bible. We'll see. So reach out to me, guys, let me know. So without further ado, chapter 13, titled Contrast the Upright and the Wicked. Now I just noticed that the last few and the couple after this are the same title. So there you go. Here we go. A wise son accepts his father's discipline, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. From the fruit of a man's mouth he enjoys good, but the desire of the treacherous is violence. The one who guards his mouth preserves his life. The one who opens wide his lips comes to ruin. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the soul of the diligent is made fat. A righteous man hates falsehood, but a wicked man acts disgustingly and shamefully. Righteousness guards the one whose way is blameless, but wickedness subverts the sinner. There is one who pretends to be rich, but has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, but has great wealth. The ransom of a man's life is his wealth, but the poor hears no rebuke. The light of the righteous rejoices, but the lamp of the wicked goes out. Through insolence comes nothing but strife. But wisdom is with those who receive counsel. Wealth obtained by fraud dwindles, but the one who gathers by labor increases it. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but desire fulfilled is a tree of life. The one who despises the word will be in debt to it, but the one who fears the commandment will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, to turn aside from the snares of death. Good understanding produces favor, but the way of the treacherous is hard. Every prudent man acts with knowledge, but a fool displays folly. A wicked messenger falls into adversity, but a faithful envoy brings healing. Poverty and shame will come to him who neglects discipline, but he who regards reproof will be honored. Desire realized is sweet to the soul, but it is an abomination to fools to turn away from evil. He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Adversity pursues sinners, but the righteous will be rewarded with prosperity. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Abundant food is in the fallow ground of the poor, but it is swept away by injustice. He who withholds his rod hates his son, but he who loves him disciplines him diligently. The righteous has enough to satisfy his appetite, but the stomach of the wicked is in need. So one thing I've noticed, I'm going to go over a verse here that really stuck out to me, but I've noticed a lot of it is kind of repeating itself, but in kind of different terms, different words. And I have a friend, Jose, who's told me before, he tells people to go read the Proverbs. And then when you finish, read them again. And when you finish, read them again. And the cycle just continues, because there's just so much here, so much wisdom to get out of this. You just got to keep doing it over and over and over again and just diving into it and seeing what it's all about. But that leads me to verse 20. It's, he who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Now, I've read some motivational books and success books and business books, and a lot of them will basically stole this from that, and they put it in there, and they have a saying that maybe you've heard, and it says, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with most. And I've noticed that in my life. If you so take a good look at yourself and your heart and see, hey, the 5 people I hang out with, what personality traits, what's their traits that you have, that they have, and that you've gotten from them. I don't know if you've noticed, but I know if I meet someone new or whatever and you hear them speaking, sometimes maybe they have some words or little nicks that they say that you start picking up on. And I've noticed that with myself. I'm like, hey, I use that term now because they've used it and I liked it. So really dig into your heart and see and ask God to reveal to you anything that he doesn't like, that you've picked up of that average. And then sometimes they'll say, oh, well, a lot of these business books will say, well, then you got to go find new friends, go get a new crowd. But I'm not necessarily sure that's right, because maybe God wants to use you to be that light for your friends, to raise the average, to raise that bar, and the light will shine on them, and then they'll be raised. So I don't know. So we'll see. So that's my thought for today. And then tomorrow's chapter 14, and I look forward to it, guys. As always, reach out to me if you need anything, and get into the Word, guys. Do it tonight. Dig in, reread chapter 13, and let me know your thoughts on what stuck out to you. All right? I love you guys. Peace. I'm out.